For the most wild yet most homely narrative which I am about to pen, I neither expect nor solicit belief. Mad indeed would I be to expect it, in a case where my very senses reject their own evidence. Yet mad am I not, and very surely do I not dream.
Action.
It all began with a dog named Wilson. He was my best friend and loyal companion. He stayed by my side and followed me around. Then one night, I decided to go out for a drink with my good friend.
This is my favorite stuff right here.
Nice, kid.
Yo. Oh yeah.
Nice, dude.
Eventually, I became heavily intoxicated and decided that it was time to go home.
I really gotta go.
Alright.
Okay.
Upon my arrival, Wilson avoided my presence, which was abnormal to his usual behavior. And as I reached to pet him, he retreated and inflicted a wound upon my hand. This ignited my anger, so in a moment of fury, I took a penknife from my pocket and proceeded to remove his eye.
Hey, get back here.
As the morning came, I felt no guilt towards the crime I had committed.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
The spirit of perverseness, I say, came to vex itself, to offer violence to its own nature, to do wrong for the wrong's sake only, that urged me to continue and finally to consummate the injury I had inflicted upon the unoffending brute.
Something has to be done.
In cold blood, I slipped a noose about its neck and hung it to the limb of a tree. Hung it with the tears streaming from my eyes and with the bitterest remorse at my heart. Hung it because I knew that it had loved me, and because I felt it had given me no reason of offense. Hung it because I knew that in doing so I was committing a sin. A deadly sin that would so jeopardize my immortal soul as to place it, if such a thing were possible, even beyond the reach of the infinite mercy of the most merciful and most terrible God.
On the night of the day on which this most cruel deed was done, I was aroused from my sleep by the cry of fire. The curtains of my bed were in flames. The whole house was blazing. It was with great difficulty that my wife, a servant, and I made our escape from the conflagration.
Was complete. My entire worldly wealth was swallowed.
And I resigned myself thenceforward to despair.
It's on fire. My house. It's burning. Our house is gone, honey. Looks like we're gonna have to move.
A familiar-looking dog caught my eye in the backyard of my new home. The dog and I became very fond of each other. After I admired the cat for a while, I was overcome with a sense of intense irritation. I could no longer take it, and something had to be done once again. In an effort to rid the pest from my life, I chased it down the stairs with an axe and proceeded to kill it.
What are you doing?
She's having a
gonna complain about the noise and that your wife is missing.
Oh, come in. Feel free to search the house.
I will.
I haven't been up to much lately. Just been reading the newspaper. Oh, over here. This is my coat rack. I have nothing to hide. That down there is my bathroom. If you'll follow me, right in here. There's nothing there.
Wow,
Come this way.
everything seems pretty nice.
You know, these walls are very sturdy. They're
Yeah, I
actually,
guess everything's all set in here.
yeah,
I don't see.
should be okay.
Meow. What was that?
I'm
I'm gonna have to take a look in here. Meow. You're under arrest.
My planet went to shame. As I sit in my small cell, I still do not feel remorse to the events that had occurred.
Ending credits. Dennis Prime plays the role of the wife murderer and dog murderer. Now, Dennis, do you have anything to say to the camera?
I just want to introduce the class to my dog Wilson. He did
Inspired the name.
inspire the name for my
Okay,
dog.
that's enough. Now, Corey, you played a very important role by obviously bringing the camera and by getting drunk with Dennis. Now, do you have anything to add?
I helped film.
Okay. Now, Ariel, you played the role of wife to Dennis and the cop that found out his murderous ways. Do you have anything to say?
I love Miss Plant, and I hope we get an A on this.
Okay. Now, I, Andrew Gribbon, was the narrator. And just remember, no dogs were actually murdered in the making of this film.
Or wives.